Hello, YouTube. All right. It is hot in here because the AC keeps tripping and shutting off. I don't know if it's overheating or what, but I've shut it off for now, so I am cooking in here. It's like heat index of like 103 or more, and I'm inside with the windows all sealed, which I'm getting ready to turn the AC back on here in a moment, but thought I'd go ahead and film for you guys. I decided, instead of using this great stuff, which isn't really that great, because it like keeps expanding and coming out of every little hole crevice that there is. I don't know if you can see that. It's hard to see here, but there's like a little crevice where it was coming out and making a huge mess because I tried to fill that little gap in there, and then I missed the other side there, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. Just needs to be good enough. So we have a couple little air leaks, and that's okay. I don't care. At this point, I started stuffing the cheap styrofoam into the cracks, and I'm getting ready to put up the other panel here just to get this room done, because otherwise this isn't going to get done, and I am running out of time. My rent here for this month will expire soon. Well, not soon, but about 20-25 days. And I do want to finish the whole RV up by then if I can, mechanically as well as physically, so it's usable and not like in pieces like it is right now, because living like this has been really rough, to say the least, in addition to trying to do construction while you're living in it. I know some of you say tear everything apart, and yeah, that's all fine and dandy if you have a house or something where you can park and work and, you know, not be disturbed. I have to move here in a week to a different location at this camp where I'm staying right now, this RV park, so I can't even settle in. But just wanted to give you guys a quick look as to what things currently look like. You can see I had the panel up, kind of. This top panel here, I am going to have a cabinet that comes out, so I'm not too worried about it looking ugly right now, because that's going to all be hidden behind the cabinet. But that is kind of what the wall will look like, although I'm probably going to paint over it. I haven't decided yet, but more than likely, the plan was to paint over it, but now I'm looking at it, and it actually doesn't look that bad with the wood grain. So I could leave it with the wood grain and then paint it later. But right now I'm getting ready to measure this side right here and cut this. I know there's still some gaps, but I don't care. Most of it's sealed. I'm talking about with the insulation there. But what I'm going to do is measure this, cut a piece just like that with the curved window section. And then this back section's kind of done. Then I need to finish this wainscot right here to come extend out and do this wall and that other wall on the other side. And then of course the other part of the windows, you know, right here near the window, the front part needs to be done. And then the back room's like nearly done. I just need to finish up with the cabinet that I'll be installing. I don't know if you can see that broken cabinet up front. I'm going to be rebuilding a cabinet in the back. Not like real fancy or anything, but cabinet to use these windows. The main idea for that is just to hide that ugliness back there, and also for storage. Thinking of putting like extra pillows and linen and stuff like that up there, so it's easily accessible. And you know, because storage is kind of a premium in a small space like this. Of course, if I put too many cabinets out, like over here, I think original design had cabinets that ran all the way back. I think like the cabinets ran from this side right here, all the way to the back and across, and then up the other side. So it's like a U shape. I think that's how they do RVs. And that's a lot of storage, but I kind of like this open feeling. Like right now it looks huge. This is a master bedroom with a queen size bed, and I kind of like having that extra 1.5 foot of open clearance where I can walk, like right here. This is where my head is, the top of my head, and not hit my head on a cabinet, you know, or something. I don't want to have to duck over there. So I may try to leave that open, believe it or not, and just give the thing kind of an airy look. You know, you lose some storage, but the place just feels more like home. It doesn't feel like you're in a box, a tiny little box. So that's the plan. I'll keep you guys updated. I am going to go ahead and measure that and then cut it and then just do just like this side right here. And then do the walls and the wainscot. Wainscot? Yeah. So stay tuned. Hopefully it'll be done by today, because I think I have another hour and a half or two to work. as long as I don't get heat stroke here, because I am sweating and it's probably over 110, 120 degrees in here right now. It is hot. I don't know if you can see the mess that's going on. I have to kind of cut in here. I can't cut styrofoam outside and just have it blow everywhere. These are just some of the limitations that I'm having to deal with. I can't do too much cutting because the other RVers may start to complain about all the noise. So, just a little bit at a time. Slowly, piece by piece, I think this is coming together. And good enough is starting to look good enough.